What do you guys want? I think I know what you want. You always want the same thing, don't you? Okay, you have to sit. Who's gonna sit? Good boy. I'm a little out of breath right now. Going to make some breakfast very quickly. I'm not super hungry, so I'm probably just gonna make some rice cakes with like coconut cream on them, maybe some PB&J on them. I don't know. We'll see. Ooh, avocado and hummus for sure. Big old avocado I got from Miami Fruit. These are like a different variety, so I've been not really knowing when they're ripe because they don't get brown. Let's see. Ooh, I think it's ripe. They also have such a different flavor. It's like just so awesome that there's, I mean, I think there's thousands of varieties of avocado. Nature is so amazing in her ways, I tell you. I just did a little bit of yoga this morning because we had some wine with our neighbors last night. We probably had like 2.5 glasses and I just cannot really drink anymore. I don't know. We probably drink like once a month. Every time that I do, I just the next day, like I'm just not feeling it. I was not feeling the headstands today at all. Bella, there's nothing out there. You're barking at the wind again. And then my favorite thing to actually put on these is a little hot sauce. Yeah. A few of our trees died last year. When we went to Hawaii, our citrus trees died because we forgot to put protection around them for the winter. I'm just going right now to buy some new trees. Hopefully they have mulberries here. It's the peach tree. Look at this giant tree.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
Good. Do you guys have any mulberries?
Any what?
Mulberry trees?
No.
Okay.
Sold out of them. This one, and this one, and that one.
Okay. Cool.
You have a guava?
Yeah. Pineapple guava.
How the hell did you do that?
We got it in Phoenix.
Really?
And it hasn't, it's like alive.
Wow!
It was the only one that really survived.
I'm impressed.
Bigger tree. It's a lot hotter than it looks. Dewey, are you gonna help?
Oh, I see. The tree's really fucking in there. Ugh.
Yeah, if that's in the way, you can just like break it up because it's really big. Wait till I move, man. Do it from the top. Put the soil around it. I just want to make sure it grows straight. No. Okay. Weird. We got a Stella cherry tree. Big old Granny Smith apple. Yes. I feel like today is a very chill day at home. Derek left to go work on a project and I've just been kind of like laying around all day doing yoga. I guess I'll just kind of talk about how I overcame like body dysmorphia really quickly. So I did talk to some psychologists and therapists about stuff, and I realized through doing that I basically was just putting way too much pressure on myself to look a certain way, and social media definitely does not help because there's a lot of very good looking people online. And when you start to compare yourself to other people, or you start to make yourself feel like you need to look a certain way, and you start putting all of your love for yourself on that fact, it can really spiral down into a really negative thing, and then you can start just not taking care of yourself. Like, I started not really caring about what I was eating, and because I was putting so much pressure on myself, I was kind of binging, I was drinking more than I wanted to, I was just doing things that really weren't for the best of my health. So I feel like the biggest thing that you can do is just accept where you're at and know that that's where you are, and you are beautiful. Like, you need to love yourself. I explain it like you really have to build a good relationship with yourself, and one of the biggest things that I've found is kind of treating yourself how you would treat a significant other. You wouldn't start not loving your husband if he gained a little bit of weight. You wouldn't start picking his body apart. You wouldn't start, judging someone else and thinking that someone has to live up to a ridiculous standard. So why do you do that to yourself? So I started thinking about how I love Derek and how I love other people in my life, and started giving myself that same love. Like when you look at your significant other, you don't say like, wow, you look like shit today. You don't say negative things to them. And I think it's very easy for us to say positive and inspiring things to other people, but not to ourselves. Because we're not, like I've talked about before, we're not taught to think good things about ourselves. Like, we're always been taught that it's neurotic and it's self boosting yourself in some way that isn't accepted, because you shouldn't think good things about yourself. You shouldn't think like, I'm beautiful and I love myself and I have a great personality and all these things. So another big thing that has helped me a lot is, instead of focusing on affirmations and things that are solely about my physical body and what I look like, and only thinking the good things about my body, I started to just think good things about myself. Like, there's so much more to me than my body. I have a great personality. I'm really sarcastic and witty and funny and creative, and I am very loving, and there's just so many more things to me. So it's helped me a lot to just not really focus on my body at all, and to just do the things that I love and think about things about myself that I love about myself that have nothing to do with what I look like, because we're so much more than what we look like. Our body is just a physical vehicle to get us through this world. It's a vessel for our soul. So that really helped me a lot, and I just kind of let go of that. And when I realized that and I let go of that and I just started loving myself for who I am on the inside, all of the binging and destructive habits stopped. I started to just nurture myself from the inside out, and yoga has helped with that a lot. Breathwork has helped me with that a lot. And just doing things, even changing the direction of my channel, helped me a lot, because it's like I felt my channel was so focused on weight loss that I just don't really feel like making videos about weight loss anymore, because I was telling Derek last night, I was just saying it's not part of my world anymore. And when I talk about it so much, it feels like maybe I should be trying to lose weight, or maybe I should be trying to look different, because that's what I was talking about all the time. That's what I was promoting all the time. So I told him, I'm like, how would you feel if you were talking and telling people how to be a really good cyclist? Because his old first channel was all about cycling, and he cycled across like 5 countries. He doesn't do that anymore. It was just a part of his life, a part of his journey, his transformation, and it's not really part of his life anymore. Like now he's an off-grid homesteader, and that's what he does now. He doesn't focus on cycling. So if I was just like, if you were constantly talking about cycling and teaching people how to be a cyclist, you'd feel really weird, because you don't do that anymore. So getting away from that, changing my channel into a direction of just love and positivity and showing you guys my life and sharing thoughts with you guys and things that I've been through with you guys has definitely helped me a lot. And I'm just so glad that you like the videos that I've been putting up lately and that you guys are still supporting me. And I'm just really excited for the future. So thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you on the next video. Peace.